Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining us today. Welcome to Oracle Mom Cafe. I am your host, Tony Lynn. And what we do here is we just pause for a few moments in our day to just kind of look at our card and see what the message is that we receive and how we can apply it in our life. So, if you are just tuning in and listening, welcome. Your card today is from Flower Therapy. If you're watching the video, then you can see the card. The card has purple flowers, deep purples and light purples and whites and yellows. It is Wisteria, the flower Wisteria. Your card is time to decide. Make a decision now so you can move forward. So the universe is bringing this card to you because it is time for certain things in your life to end. It is time for things to close so that you can move forward in a new beginning and a new chapter. So for some of you, this might be closing of a job. This could be relocation. It could also just mean that you need to let something go so that you can finally release it and move forward in a new direction with positive energy and in a good mindset, right? So, time to decide can be different for each one of us. But the main thing that the card is wanting you to do is to understand, do you want to continue to carry this? Do you want to break this cycle? This is a card that's really talking about cycle breaking, right? When we have to make a decision on something, it means that we need to look at the pros and the cons, right? Why are we having this decision being put upon us? What what can we learn from it? What can we take away from this? What decision do we have to take that is going to resonate with us, right? Sometimes we make decisions based off of what we think will make somebody else happy. And then in return, that decision does not make us happy. And then we come back around again to the same decision, right? So sometimes you have this like karmic cycle that might come back around again and again until you finally choose you. And so this card is really reminding you that the universe already knows what's best for you. So you can sit in this energy. You can meditate in it. You can sit with it. The main thing is to let go of any distractions. Just try to like take yourself into a quiet space, whether it's nature or just a quiet space within your home or your car, and just set with this message so that you don't have any distractions coming in. And then, whatever the decision is, go into your heart space, ask Spirit, Creator. I do not judge anybody on this channel. Okay, I don't. Set with yourself and set with that energy, and then really, really go within your heart space and really look at how you're truly feeling, and then ask yourself why. Are you feeling this out of anger? Is this a true feeling within you, or is this something that is coming up because of emotions, right? So, like, really set deep with this because when you have to make a decision, you don't want to make it just based off a surface, how you're feeling in the moment or your surface emotions. You want to really make a decision that later down the road you're not going to regret because it's not out of an emotional acceptance or an emotional quick decision, right? So when you are making a decision to move forward, ask yourself, what do I need to do right now that's going to help me move forward? If this decision that you're making is going to cause you a lot of hiccups, right? Then is that really the road that you're meant to take? Right? Can you move forward where you are on a smoother path ahead? Right? Can you make decisions that are right for you, so that at night when you go to bed, you can sleep without anything disturbing your conscience, right? That's where this is coming from. So when you are making a decision, um, you can ask other people their opinion, right? But always remember, if you ask somebody else outside of you for an opinion, there's going to be there's going to be things that they're not going to see that you might have seen, and there's going to be feelings and emotions that they're not going to have because it's not their experience, it's not their situation. They're going to give you their observation of what they would do if it was them, but you're not them and they're not you. So if you are a person that takes outside influence, then just make sure that you set with that influence as well, and make sure you understand where they're coming from and why they would say that decision, and then see if what they say resonates. If it doesn't feel right to you in the heart, then I wouldn't allow that decision to influence you, because you need to do what resonates right with you. You're the one at the end of the day that has to live with yourself for any decision that you make. You're the one at the end of the day that knows what you can walk with and carry and what you're done carrying. Okay, so if you need closure on something, or if you need to release something so that you can start down a different path because you just need to do this, you're the only one that truly knows that. Right? If you need to do something for yourself and you need to make a decision about for yourself or for your family or whatever, you're the only one that truly knows what you're going to resonate with. So I'm not telling you not to get outside views and points, but sometimes if it's a deep decision within us, you're better off not taking anybody else's outside influence or outside decisions, and just sitting with yourself and asking spirit to set with you, right? Ask your guides, your angels, the creator, whoever you set with in your heart space, right? Go within and just ask to have a message. And then be aware of your dreams, be aware of things that come in during your messages. Like sometimes whenever I am driving, a certain song will come on, like right after I was just praying about something or talking about something out loud. A certain song will come on and it has the answer, right? So just be aware of your surroundings, be aware of how spirit will interact with you to help you to understand. Sometimes if you just sit with your heart, and just listen, just shut your mind down and just listen, you'll feel the answer, you'll know. Right? So for some of you this might be a very difficult situation. For others it might just be, do I want pizza or do I want salad? Like what's the best choice for my health right now? So like it could vary, but the main thing is being in tune with yourself. When it is time to decide on something, no matter what we decide on, it really has to do with honoring ourselves, right? A lot of times we will say, yeah, sure, let's go get some pizza. That sounds great. But what we really wanted was a salad because maybe we're trying to stay away from certain kinds of foods, right? But if you don't speak up and tell the person, hey, I would love pizza, but can we go somewhere that has a salad bar or something? Because, you could have pizza, but really would prefer to have a salad. And then the person might be like, oh, yeah, sure, great. And then you can both have a compromise. Now, if you are saying to somebody, hey, I'd like to go somewhere that has a salad because I'm really trying to work on things and I don't want to go for pizza. Can we go somewhere that has both? And they start making comments like, oh, why are you eating salad? Oh, why are you doing that? Are you a rabbit? That should be a red sign that certain people are not should not be in your energy in a disrespectful way. So for some of you, time to decide might be turning on your ears and just listening to the words that you hear around you and the things that people say to you. God, the creator of the universe, they'll bring it to us in a silent way. Sometimes it's just to be silent, just to listen. Listen to the words that you hear. Listen to the way somebody speaks. Listen to the things that they say to you or the things that they say to others. Maybe it's just time to decide who deserves your time, who deserves your peace, who deserves your energy. It doesn't mean that that person's a bad person, but it could also mean that maybe they're not meant to be in your energy as often as they are. Maybe there's someone who you need to restrict yourself from because it's not a healthy energy to engage with. Someone who supports you is not going to want to say something that's going to really hurt you, make you feel less of yourself, or make you question why you made choices that you did. There's people that will question you with a good intentions, and then there's people who will, do you value yourself enough to raise your vibration around certain company? So, whatever it is for you, may this message find you. May this message bless you. May this message help you to empower yourself. And for some of you, I feel like this is definitely going to be a confirmation message instead. I think for some of you, you know what you need to do. And hearing this message is just a confirmation that, yeah, you need to follow through. Right. So, however this resonates with you, let it be so. May it find you when you need it most, and may it help you truly understand the importance of honoring yourself, regardless of loving others. We can love somebody and still remove them from our energy. We can love somebody and still say no. So whatever this situation is, whatever you need to do for you, may it honor yourself and may it honor others. May you be able to move forward in a way that honors everybody in this situation. That way everybody doesn't feel like there's a lack of respect, right? So may the universe, our ancestors, may they help us with these decisions. May there be love around all of these decisions, and may the best decision be made so that we feel that we have honored ourselves as well. Thank you so much for being here. Let me know in the comments, how this resonates with you, and I hope to see you in the next one. Have a great day. Bye.